Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. So sometime last year I made this beautiful twist top and I posted a short, and some of my subscriber requested for a video, so I went ahead to make a new one, which is this particular one that I'm wearing right now. Okay, so please, if it's something you're interested in watching, please stay tuned to the end of this video. So I'm using a silk fabric for this particular top. Okay, so now I'm using about 2 yards and few inches. Well, I advise you use 3 yards, because if you use 2.5 inch, it might not be enough. So I needed to add a few length. Okay, you just see what I did as time goes on, but I advise you use 3 yards, so it's going to be so perfect. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead to draw a straight line, which is serve as my starting point. Then for the length of the top, I'm going to use 30 inches for the length. Okay, so you can go ahead to extend it depending on your own preference. So I'm going to mark 30 inches. Then I'm just going to go ahead to connect my line like so. Okay, the next thing I'm going to go ahead to do is to mark my neckline measurement. So I'll be using the standard neckline measurement, which is 3 inches. So I'm going to mark 3 inches, and from the center of your shoulder to wherever you want your sleeves to get to. For me, I'm using 18 inches. Okay, then from that point I'll come downward by 1 inch. Okay, then I'm just going to go ahead to connect it to that standard neckline. Okay, so for the next thing I'm going to do is to mark my sleeve opening. So the sleeve opening actually depends on how wide you want your own sleeve to be. Okay, so I marked 11 inches. Okay, so that's my sleeve opening. So I'm just going to go ahead to draw a little bit of straight line. Okay, so just draw a little bit of straight line. Okay, so this is our sleeve opening. So on this point, I'll take the largest circumference of my body divided by 4 plus 3 inches for the ease. Okay, so I'm just going to mark that same thing on the lower part, then I'm just going to connect it. So after doing that, I'm just going to go ahead to extend this my sleeve opening. Okay, just extend your sleeve opening, then go ahead to give it like a curved shape. Okay, just like so. And basically I'm going to go ahead to make the back neckline. Okay, so I'm going to come downwards by 1 inch for the back neckline. So I'm going to come down 1 inch, then I'm going to use my hand to do a freehand sketch for the back neckline. So I'm just going to go ahead to cut it now. After doing that, okay, so now this is the fabric. I would advise you iron your fabric. I didn't iron mine because there wasn't power supply at the time I was sewing this, so I just had to shoot the video. So I advise you iron your fabric before you cut out your pattern. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I'm just going to go ahead to pin it down now. So make sure you pin it down properly. After pinning it down, I'm just going to go ahead to cut it out. So after cutting it now, I'm going to go ahead to draft the front piece using this back piece. Okay, that's why you have to draft your back piece first. So for the front piece, you have to make sure your fabric is on fold. So I already went ahead to fold my fabric into 2. Okay, then I'm just going to go ahead to place my back piece right on top like so. Okay, I'm going to place my back piece right on top. Then you can just go ahead to pin it down after placing it. So now from the lower part, I came up by 17 inches. How I got that was basically the length of my top divided by 2 plus 2 inches. So 30, which is the length of my top, divided by 2 plus 2 inches is 17. Okay, and you can actually still work with the 15 inches. That's totally fine. Basically, if the length of your top is 40 divided by 2, that's 20 inches. You can work with that also. So for the front extension, which is basically from this point to this point, you have to have about 27 inches, but mine is not enough, so I'm still going to go ahead to add more because I have just 22 inches. So I still need to add more length, which is about 5 inches or to complete that 27 inches. Okay, but that will be done later. Okay, during the sewing process I'll just show you how I did that. Okay, so I'll just continue. So I'm going to come down by 7 inches from the neckline. Okay, then I'm just going to go ahead to connect that 7 inches to this particular point here. Okay, this particular point I'm marking. So I'm just going to remove my pin and just fold so I can connect the 7 inches I came down from to this particular point I marked. Okay, so basically, you know how you would do the wrap top. So basically that's just it. Then after connecting, I'm just going to go ahead to connect that point I connected to that extension. Basically yours has to be 27 inches extension, so you have to connect it to that 27 inches extension like so. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead to cut out my front piece. So please be careful while cutting it out so you don't cut out the back with it. Okay, so now I'm just going to divide this into two. Basically I'm separating the two sides of the front. So after doing that, I'm going to place the front and back together. Okay, so I'll place this side and the other side for the front on the back. Okay, so I'm going to sew off the shoulder by 1/2 inch. Okay, then sew up the sides by 1 inch. So now, like I said, I already went ahead to add that 5 inch extra I spoke about. You know, I had about 22 inches, so I added extra length. Okay, you know, I mentioned it earlier, I added extra length because I had 22 inches earlier plus the 5, so to make it 27 inches. Okay, so now I already went ahead to sew the shoulder at the sides. Okay, so this is what I have. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to go ahead to sew, and I also already went ahead to hem the lower part. Okay, so I'm just going to take both sides. Okay, just like so, take them and join it together, basically face on face, join it together. Okay, and sew it up by 1/2 inch. I'm just basically taking both sides, nothing much to do about this. Basically just turn the face on face like of both sides and sew it up by 1/2 inch. So this is what I have after sewing it up by 1/2 inch. Okay, so this is what I have. So now I'm going to take the center. Okay, this particular center, fold it into two like so. Okay, then twist. Okay, again I'm going to explain. You take the center, okay, and place it right on top of each other, then twist. Okay, then place it on the center back. Basically just notch the center back and place it, then pin it down. Okay, so just I'm just showing you that I already notched the center, then I'll pin both like so. So I'm just going to keep on pinning it. So you're just going to keep on pinning so you have nothing left to pin on one of the sides before moving to the other side. So just please watch carefully while pinning. You will see you get to a point that it's like quite how do I explain this? It is quite like it won't go again, like it's quite difficult, much more difficult to pin compared to when you started pinning earlier. So it's like there's like almost like a end point, you understand? So basically that's it. So when you get to that point, that's when you stop, then move to the other side. Okay, so now I'm just pinning it down, pinning it down, pinning it down. Just keep pinning it down till you get to that point where you can't go again. Okay, then I'll move to the other side, then I'll start pinning everything down. So that's just it basically. So it's this point I'm pinning. I'm going to go ahead to sew up by 1/2 inch on the sewing machine after pinning down all through. So after sewing, this is what it looks like. This is what we have. As you can see, the center back and the center of the front actually matches each other. So this is it basically. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead to hem the sleeve. Okay, I hem the sleeve opening. So after doing that, just test it basically. That's all for this video, and this is what I got. Please, if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment and share. Please guys, comment, like and share. That's the only way you can support my YouTube channel. And please, if there's any video of any dress you want me to make, please do well to drop a comment down below, and I'll try my best to do a video on that, because this particular video was basically on popular demand. That was why I made it. So thank you guys, thank you, bye.